White County, PAK. Steve Kawa, KYW News Radio. The Nutter administration says it's reviewing the impact of that decision on its handling of tax-exempt property owners. KYW News Time 10:51. Struggling with humidity and moisture in your home since Superstorm Sandy? You're not alone. Many of us have dampness, mildew smells, fear of mold, even sweaty windows. Get rid of humidity easily with an Easy Breeze ventilation system. Better than a dehumidifier, Easy Breeze expels all that damp, stale air and replaces it with healthy air. Plus, it removes toxins and allergens. Call 877-917-2040, 877-917-2040, or visit EasyBreeze.com. Easy Breeze. We exhale so you can inhale. We'll check the roads in a moment. Introducing a faster way to push to talk. AT&T Enhanced Push to Talk. AT&T delivers more of what your business needs. Instant communication, up to 1,000 contacts, plus a broad array of devices and platforms. Visit att.com/enhancedPTT3 to get your business started with a free Samsung Rugby Pro. You push to talk. We pushed it further. AT&T, Big Plus. Limited time offer. Free phone on new activations only requires 2-year commitment to eligible voice and data plans plus activation of AT&T Enhanced Push to Talk service. KYW News Time 10:52 now. Prudential Savings Bank brings you traffic and transit on the tubes.
As we check the KYW jam cams, the PennDOT cameras, the snow is coming down. Some places quite heavily, other places barely at all. So depending on where you are, you're going to see it or not see it. Right now on the Bryant Street Expressway, we're seeing some snow really coming down, especially near the Schuylkill Expressway. And the traffic is moving along just fine. The road looks fine. I just expect possibly slick spots developing, especially on the on-ramps, on the off-ramps, the overpasses, and the bridges. And one of our jam cams got snowed over, the one that looks at the flat bridge. Barely you can see through it. So you get the idea. Some places quite heavy snow, other places not so much. But the roads in the metropolitan Philadelphia area looking good. Schuylkill Expressway, no problems to report. 95 also checks out okay. Same story on 42. And Mass Transit, no problems to report. Eric Kerr has your next update in less than 10 minutes. I'm Pat Winters, and the 24-hour traffic status.
Prudential Savings Bank now enjoys rates as low as 3.073% annual percentage rate and no points. Call now at 215-755-1500 for details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is CBS 3 meteorologist Carol Erickson. A winter weather advisory in effect until 7 o'clock tonight. To Philadelphia and points north and west, we could be finding a general 1 to 3 inches of snow. In some spots well to the north and west, maybe a tiny bit more than that. By the time we get to the shore areas and through much of South Jersey and central and southern Delaware, probably just rain. As we head into tonight, these temperatures will be dropping down into the 20s. So make sure you stay nice and warm and make sure you do the very same thing for your pets. On Sunday, windy day, high temperature 37 degrees and 35-mile-an-hour winds, but the sun will be out. And it looks like we're basically dry on Monday, maybe a couple of little flurries on the first start of the new year. No guarantee. The temperatures stay cold in the 30s, 40 at the very most on New Year's Day, and then colder after that. Weather updates anytime at CBSPhilly.com.
Right now, snowing at 31 on the mall, 33 at the airport, going up to 36.
Flying out of town? Take advantage of the Philadelphia Parking Authority's flat $11 a day economy lot airport parking rates. The only on-site parking at the airport. Go to philapark.org for more options.
A check of business coming up. KYW News Time 10:54.
Toyota Thon is back, bigger and better than ever at Conacelli Toyota in Conshohocken and Springfield, Delaware County. With over 800 new Toyotas available, Conacelli Toyota is sure to have the vehicle you want at an unbelievable Toyota Thon price. Factory rebates up to $2,750 or 0% financing on select models to qualified buyers for a limited term. Plus, huge Conacelli Toyota Thon discounts up to $7,000 to save you even more. Don't forget, Conacelli Toyota has hundreds of certified Toyota used cars too, with 2.9 financing on select models for qualified buyers for a limited term. The best new cars make the best used cars. Get to Toyota Thon at a Conacelli Toyota near you. Conacelli Toyota, Rich Pike, Conshohocken, and Conacelli Toyota, Baltimore Pike, Springfield, Delaware County. Conacelli Toyota, a nice place to do business. Shop online at ConacelliToyota.com. January 2nd, 2013.
KYW News Time 10:56, and now it's time for the KYW Business Report, sponsored by the Philadelphia Orchestra, Wilmington Market, Chevron and U.S. Benjamin Scattergood.
Stocks suffered a round of profit-taking during the holiday-shortened week following heightened uncertainty whether Washington will reach a deal to avoid the fiscal cliff set to go into effect on January 1st. This week's data reflected concerns over the impasse on budget to a 4-month low, coupled with weak holiday season retail sales, offset better than expected increases in home prices and home sales. With 2 trading days left in the year, the S&P 500 is up 12.8%. Markets are likely to remain volatile heading into the new year, although Monday is the stated deadline for lawmakers to produce a budget deal. Some are likely to continue into January. On the economic front, there are several key data releases next week. Friday's employment report will ring in the new year. In addition, we will receive updates on manufacturing activity along with the release of the minutes from the Fed's latest policy meeting. From Benning and Chatterton, I'm Tim Donahue for KYW News Radio.
This is News at 25 and 55 after every hour here on News Radio. The Senate has approved a $60.4 billion emergency spending package for Hurricane Sandy recovery. It was backed by Democrats. The 61-33 vote Friday sends the measure to the House, where the bill faces uncertain prospects. Republican leaders in the House appear reluctant to move quickly on a big spending bill in the final days of a lame duck session that's being dominated by talks about a fiscal cliff. KYW News Time, 10:58.
The Philadelphia Orchestra begins the new year with the music of Mozart. The Philadelphia Orchestra, led by concertmaster David Gibb, performs in all Mozart programs. Eine kleine Nachtmusik, the Symphony No. 25, and with Imogen Cooper, the eloquent Piano Concerto No. 24. Mozart tickets, call 215-893-1999 or click on philorg.org. January 10th, 11th, and 12th at the Kimmel Center, the genius of Mozart with the Philadelphia Orchestra.
31 in snow here on the mall, 33 degrees at the airport, going up to 36.
It's a December to remember at Lexus of Chester Springs. The best deals of the year are happening now, like 1.9% for 60 months on a 2013 RX 350 or a 2012 CT 208. $29.99 total down, 27 months, 10,000 miles per year, $319 plus tax per month. Or a 2012 IS 250 all-wheel drive, $39.79 total down, 24 months, 10,000 miles per year, $329 plus tax per month. Must qualify through LFS. Offer ends 1/2/13. Lexus of Chester Springs. Online at lexusofchestersprings.com.
The shore forecast coming up.
EA Wine and Spirit stores have a wide selection and knowledgeable staff to get you the right bottles of bubbly this year, whether you're hosting or attending. Stop in or shop online at finewineandgoodspirits.com. Please enjoy responsibly.
Here's the forecast for the Jersey Shore. Cloudy today with snow and rain this morning, changing to all rain by late morning. A slushy coating can accumulate before the changeover and a high of 42. Windy tonight with clouds breaking and a low of 32. David Mann's got your tri-state forecast coming up. KYW News Time, 11 o'clock.
All news, all the time.
KYW, KYWHC, and 94.1 WIP FM, HD2, Philadelphia.
From Independence Mall, this is KYW News Radio 1060, a CBS radio station serving Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Delaware.
Saturday, December 29th, 2012. Good morning, everybody. I'm David Madden. It's snowing over Independence Mall. Yep, it is. 31 degrees here, 33 at the airport. In the news at this hour, a winter weather advisory is up in the region. We'll check the forecast and more.
What does Mother Nature have in store for us for outsetting driving conditions? I'm John McKevitt on Road Patrol.
You think it's not necessary to shovel your sidewalk or driveway? A local attorney urges you to think again. I'm Michelle Durant.
Billy Crystal and Bette Midler co-star as grandparents in a new family comedy on Theater Street. I'm KYW movie critic Bill Wine with a review of Parental Guidance. In sports, Penn and LaSalle are on the road in college basketball. The Sixers will be in Portland late tonight.
I'm CBS 3 meteorologist Carol Erickson. We'll be watching for some snow, some rain, some snow, and just some regular rain depending on where you are today. We're going to be finding amounts anywhere between 1 to 3 inches generally. Tonight we drop down into the 20s and and the winds pick up. Tomorrow, some sunshine. That's the latest from the CBS 3 Weather Center on KYW News Radio.
Snowing 31 degrees over Independence Mall, 33 at the airport. KYW News, time 11:02. Eric Hearn with traffic and transit on the tube. All right, sir. Well, we have light volume overall, as you've been hearing. Nothing majorly of any consequence to pass along to you other than, obviously, as Carol just said, depending on where you are, you could see some heavier snowfall and wintry mix and the like. Back in Cherry Hill, more specifically, as I was coming in, we saw some trucks out there spreading some salt around. So be careful out in the Jersey area especially. But Philadelphia's looking pretty good. All the major arteries there, and mass transit's on a close to schedule. Next update in less than 10 minutes. I'm Eric Hearn, the KYW News Radio 24-hour traffic center.
You're listening to the Delaware Valley Severe Weather Information Station. Horizon Services sponsors continuing storm center coverage on KYW News Radio and CBSPhilly.com.
Oh, the December dusting around here. Oh, it's nice, so crazy, all right? The CBS 3 meteorologist Carol Erickson joins us live as we look at what to expect. I'm not playing this down too much, am I?
No, no, you're not. And, you know, let's also consider that we are in the Northeast. This is what we expect this time of the year. So we just, you know, we have one here now, and it's light for the most part. I think 1 to 3 inches. Just about anybody can handle that amount of snow, and we may be finding the 1 inch side to Philadelphia. Maybe nothing to South Jersey, and certainly nothing at the shore where it's already in the 40s. To the north and the west, you've got more like the 3-inch category as you go farther north. Maybe you'll see 4 inches through the Poconos. But still, the storm evolves, and as we all know, we've all been through a million of these, they can change as we go through them. Now, as it is right now, we've got some snow through Philadelphia, and just because it's white in their place, it does tend to reduce the visibility a little bit. The roads, for the most part, though, are above the freezing mark as through the Philadelphia area, and they're being treated as well. So we will watch for conditions that aren't great, not dry pavement, but still 1 to 3 inches of snow should not be a big deal to handle. It is rain to the south and the east, so as we go through the rest of the day, we'll watch this freezing line, which right now is just south and east of Philadelphia, waver just a little bit, get a little closer to I-95. Just be really careful. We've got that rain-snow mix in that area. Later on today, this thing completely wraps up. It gets cold tonight, it gets windy, and anything that's left on the roads is going to be freezing. Tomorrow, literally freezing. It will also be freezing because the temperatures will be in the 20s. Tomorrow, they only get into the 30s with 35-mile-an-hour winds. So just be careful on the roads. Make sure your pets are inside. This is no big deal. And we'll talk to you in the next half hour and see if anything has changed. I don't expect it will have, however, David.
There you go. That's Carol Erickson live in the CBS 3 Weather Center, KYW News, time 11:04. You know, we are in full storm mode around here, even if the storm's not going to be that much of a mess around here. So let's go out to the road, check in with KYW's John McDevitt out in Delaware County, huh?
That's right, David. I'm on Westchester Pike in Newtown Square near Bryn Mawr Avenue. The snow is coming down pretty good here. It's starting to accumulate on the...
I guess he's going to probably say grassy areas and such as that, which is about what you would expect, but we are having, obviously, some technical problems with our equipment. But as you've been hearing from road reports from John and Brad Siegel earlier on, you know, you just have to leave a little distance between you and the car in front of you. It's simple, common sense for driving in winter weather. There are always, of course, a couple of people who just can't do that. So just take some extra care. You'll be able to get wherever you need to go in the tri-state. KYW News, time 11:04.
Here we go. Anybody go down all the way to the
Average Trade Public Auto Auction is ringing in the new year with a special New Year's Eve sale. This Monday, December 31st at 1 p.m. This Monday, New Year's Eve, doors will open at 9 a.m. and the auction will start at 1 p.m. sharp. So ring in the new year at Carriage Trade Public Auction.
A half-dozen men in India are now facing murder charges for the gang rape of a woman earlier this month.
This is what it's been sounding like in India for some 2 weeks. Protests sparked by the gang rape and beating of a 23-year-old woman on a bus in New Delhi. But now that woman has died. 6 men arrested are now facing murder charges. Police Commissioner Dharmendra Kumar.
A special public prosecutor of eminence has been appointed to conduct the trial in a fast-track court on a day-to-day basis. It will be our endeavor to ensure
The hottest concern to CBS's Elizabeth Palmer says women in India want much more.
This case has sparked public backlash against a much wider problem, and that is that, according to demonstrators and activists, rape is not punished severely, and very often women victims are blamed.
Peter King, CBS News.
KYW News Radio is taking a look back at the year gone by and another failure to privatize liquor sales in Pennsylvania. KYW Harrisburg Bureau Chief Tony Romeo reports.
On an evening in mid-June, the Pennsylvania House actually began debate on legislation to dismantle the state store system, an initiative high on the agenda of the GOP majority leader of the House. But even fellow Republican Scott Petrie of Bucks County expressed misgivings about the measure.
What this amendment does is change a state monopoly into a privately held monopoly.
The House ended debate that night without voting on the matter, and it was never taken up during the remainder of the session. But House Majority Leader Mike Turzai has indicated he'll try again in the new two-year session.
We completely changed the dynamic and the framework within which people view it.
But with Governor Corbin heading into the third year of his tenure and the same forces that have thwarted efforts for decades still arrayed, many political analysts believe the momentum for this latest push to privatize liquor sales may have peaked. In Harrisburg, Tony Romeo, KYW News Radio.
Flying out of town for a few days, the last thing you need in all the hustle is a hassle of worrying about where to park somewhere near the airport. Or worse, what you'll be charged when you return. On-site at the airport. And let the Philadelphia Parking Authority handle all your airport parking needs. With over 18,000 garage and economy parking spaces and the only on-site parking at Philadelphia International Airport. Unlike off-site competitors located miles away from the airport, we have no additional hidden cost. Our advertised price is our final price. For a flat $11 a day, park and secure your vehicle at the airport in our new Easy Access Economy lot, right off Interstate 95 via the Island Avenue exit. And our managers are on site 24/7 to respond to your special needs. Easy and convenient parking at the airport. For more information and other parking options, go to philippark.org and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
KYW News Time 3:42. Max Paul's Ardmore Toyota sponsors traffic and transit on the tube.
And again, we go back to the Pennsylvania Turnpike westbound, where we still have a jackknife tractor trailer shutting all lanes down there at the Lancaster Reading exit. You're being forced off at that exit, which, by the way, is 286. So obviously some jam-ups of note going into this closure point. And it doesn't seem to be all that much of a gable delay going the other way, including the jam solid going into the tractor trailer seen on the westbound side. Again, that's at the Lancaster Reading exit when you're being forced off there. We should also mention once again that 45 miles per hour is the speed limit on the turnpike all the way around. That includes the northeast extension, by the way. A couple of accidents in New Jersey to watch for. One is in Cherry Hill on 70 westbound. A little west of 295 it is, and another accident in Sicklerville just in a short time ago at Blackwood Clemens Road and Cheese Landing Road. And one in Sanatoga back over to the PA side of the river we go, where we have an accident scene on Sanatoga Road at the New Hanover Township. This is the Jasper Road, so next update in less than 10 minutes. I'm Eric Hurd, the KYW News Radio 24-hour traffic center.
Don't miss the Toyota's on sales event at Max Paul's Ardmore Toyota. Open 10 a.m. till 4 p.m. New Year's Day. Savings on all Toyota models New Year's Day. ArdmoreToyota.com. Up next, the AccuWeather 5-day forecast.
2012 is coming to an end, but for the month of December, you can still take advantage of the best Volvo offers of the year. Now is the time to visit Burnaby Volvo and take advantage of the tremendous holiday sales event, plus Volvo's safe and secure coverage. Both offers are only available through the month of December. Drive the new 2013 Volvo and pay nothing for factory-scheduled maintenance, wear and tear coverage, and roadside assistance for 5 years or 50,000 miles. That's like driving twice around the world for just the price of gas and tires. You will save thousands of dollars on vehicle maintenance and repairs. But Volvo has announced the end of the Safe and Secure program, so you must take delivery by January 2nd or this deal will be gone. Call us today at 215-947-6363 or visit us on the web at BurnamyVolvo.com. That's BURDUMY Volvo.com. Burnaby Volvo, serving you since 1961.
Safe and Secure Plan does not cover tires. Visit our website for details.
The AccuWeather 5-day forecast, the winter weather advisory in effect till 7 tonight. Cloudy this evening, intermittent snow and rain moving away. Then windy and cold with partial clearing, low 24.
Tomorrow, partly sunny, windy, and cold, high 36. Tomorrow night, clear, low 25. Monday, sunshine gives way to clouds, high 37. Tuesday, New Year's Day, cloudy with a rain or snow shower, high 39. Wednesday, partly sunny, high 32. Thursday, partial sunshine, high 30. Right now, winds are from the north, 4 miles an hour. The relative humidity, 99%. Barometer reached 29.61 inches. It's falling. 33 degrees on Independence Mall and light rain. 33 at the airport, going down to 24. You give us 22 minutes to give you the world. This is KYW, the news center on your radio dial. Online at cbsphilly.com. Good afternoon, I'm Lynn Agton. Quentin Quiet is at the editor's desk. The news at this hour, the snow is moving out, light rain in. You'll have a winter weather advisory, though, until 7 o'clock. Now KYW Sports, sponsored by FC Kerbeck's year-end Cadillac Countdown. Here's Steve Dillon. The Sixers continue their road swing in Portland tonight. Tip-off is set for 10 o'clock. The Sixers trying to bounce back after last night's 96-89 loss to the Golden State Warriors. The Eagles, meanwhile, put the wraps on this dreadful season when they visit the Giants tomorrow. Kickoff is 1 o'clock. You can hear that game on 94 WIP. Both teams with a record of 4-11. Michael Vick makes the start at quarterback with Nick Foles on IR with a broken hand, and Vick says he loves the Philadelphia Eagles.
Definitely, a lot of people in it, and that's genuine, outside of relationships that I've been able to develop, personalities that's been building, I've never been so close to people that
The Giants come in with slim playoff hopes as they beat the Eagles and have the Vikings, Bears, and Cowboys all lose. NHL has made a new proposal to the playoffs.